Why is Switzerland so rich? How did Switzerland become one of the world's richest nations? Why is it that this place is so popular among the super rich? There's a solid reason for Switzerland to have a stellar reputation for economic success. The nation boasts the world's third highest GDP per capita and Human Development Index, according to the United Nations. In light of this information, one would question how Switzerland managed to become so economically successful. Hello everyone and welcome to your favorite channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Let's examine some of the reasons behind Switzerland's economic success in this video. The Federal Constitution of 1848 is a crucial milestone to investigate if you want to know why the Swiss Confederate has been so much more peaceful and stable than other nations in the area. As a result of this prolonged era of peace and prosperity, Swiss citizens were free to devote their free time and resources to expanding the country's economy. Industry, agriculture, and the service sector, especially banking and finance, all grew rapidly. Anytime money and banking are discussed, modern Swiss financial organizations may be traced back to those established in the early 19th century to provide funding for massive building projects. Banking tycoons Alfred Escher founded Creditanstalt Bank. Credit Suisse, the new name for the institution, is now among the world's leading investment banks. Financing for large-scale projects was given by big institutions like Credit Suisse. Because their focus was mostly on huge investments, reformers had to establish smaller banks to serve the needs of the general public. Founded in 1907, the Swiss National Bank is the central bank of Switzerland and is in charge of the country's monetary policy and the minting of Swiss currency. Post-World War I crisis halved bank assets along with the rest of the economy. In 1936, Switzerland depreciated its currency by 30% to combat inflation. After World War II, Swiss banks' legal secrecy requirements made them a shelter for affluent Europeans, especially European Jews fleeing Nazi persecution. Swiss finance still accounts for about 10% of GDP. Switzerland built railways to link economic centers after reunification. In 1847, private companies constructed the first Zurich-Baden railway. The Swiss Federal Railways, SBB, has one of the world's most advanced rail networks. Confederation bought the five main companies in 1902. Lack of farmable land and raw supplies hampered industrialization. It relied on its advantageous position as a trade route to bring in cheap raw materials and transform them into finished items. Recent study indicated that Switzerland's international competitiveness depends on political stability. Since adopting neutrality and direct democracy, the nation has avoided instability and conflict. Due to regional peace, Swiss firms and the government are expanding the economy. Political stability in Switzerland has aided its financial sector. During wars and other crises, the rich stored gold or Swiss francs in Swiss banks. Switzerland received CHF 63 billion in 2015. Switzerland's legislation guarantees heirs. This implies a will can't exclude heirs. The surviving spouse must acquire at least half the deceased's fortune, and the children and grandkids 75%. This legislation prevents close relatives from sharing too much wealth and lets them help the poor. Since Switzerland was neutral, it could trade with both sides. Switzerland relies on its European neighbors for food and industrial items like steel and aluminium due to a lack of natural resources. The Swiss National Bank continued dealing with Germany while knowing the Reichsbank gold came from occupied countries like Poland. A commission was appointed to review this and other controversial Swiss World War II actions. The panel, led by historian François Berger, found that the Swiss government engaged in various problematic operations throughout the war, while accepting Jewish refugees during the Holocaust. The Swiss economy is global. Switzerland's richness is due to historical, economic and political factors. Sometimes commercial and political decisions impact these factors, and sometimes they're decided by chance. This is it everyone, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done that. Also put on the notifications because the next video is going to be a great one.